All right, look what's happening. Unfortunately, we're almost 15 hours to lock for Sunday, and FanDuel has nothing out so far. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, but I got, I gotta feed the streets in a timely fashion when lock is roughly in 15 hours. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to go on without FanDuel. However, if you need any type of information from FanDuel, you need some plays, throw it in the chat. Me, one of our sharp members, will help you. You MLB guys are very, very sharp. You know what I'm saying? I do acknowledge that you guys are very sharp. So feel free to help anyone out in the chat if they have a question, but I'll definitely hop in with my 2 cents for any questions. The other thing, despite the fact, no, not despite, that's the wrong word. Even though I ripped the Cincinnati Reds a new asshole last night, I knew in the back of my mind that we were all set up for failure, as Kyle Harrison was going to sell against the Reds. That's the reason. The only reason I play the Reds sometimes because they're that good. I'm lying. They're supposed to be that good, and that's why they get ripped, because they're supposed to be that good. You know what I'm saying? They have that in them every game. When they're going games, scoring no runs, leaving men on base, that's effort. That's not talent. That's effort. Look at the Mets. The Mets put up runs every game, and on paper, they're one of the worst teams I've seen. You know what I'm saying? But effort. They show up to work. That's all I'm asking for. It's not about playing somebody and them not giving you fantasy points. We're observing sports. We're observing players. And when you don't have effort, when you don't show effort, somebody's got to say something. You feel me? But the Reds showed up last night or Saturday night, depending on when you listen to this video. Kyle Harrison sold. Keep your eyes on the Reds. They probably put up zero points on Sunday if they're playing. I haven't even really looked at the slate. All right, let's get into this slate. We don't have any FanDuel, so we got a little bit extra time to blow. That sounded crazy. A little bit of extra time to waste. If you know me, you know why I mess with Paul Skeens. Pause, that sounded crazy awful. That sounded awful also. Fire up Paul Skeens, 10.3K. Find some value bats. Fire up Paul Skeens. Reliable. Even if he gives up a run or two, I'm not worried about it. He's gonna get it back in blood. You feel me? Corbin Burns isn't quite the ace that we need him to be, because he gives up runs. 2, 3, 1, 3, 2. Those are runs. 9,500. We need his strikeouts to be immaculate. 7, 5, 6, 5, 6. Far from immaculate. You see where I'm going with this? He's not quite. He's produced like an ace, but he doesn't produce like that's a bar. You feel me? But you get what I'm saying. So I don't really be gun-ho to play him, because I need my money back. Like, when I say I need my money back, if I'm paying 96, 9K, 91, 95, I need 25, 26, 30 fantasy points. 18 and 12 and 16 ain't going to cut it. You see where I'm going? That's where I'm going. I want to get what I'm paying for. You feel me? And I don't quite know I'm going to get that when I pay up for Corbin Burns. Evaldi against Boston, I'm not doing it. Boston puts the bat on the ball every night. Effort. You see where I'm going? You see where I'm going with this? Effort. Evaldi's a good play. Boston has a ton of reliable bats up and down the roster. I'm not messing with it today. No Evaldi for me. Fire up Boston always. Garrett Cole, the tired man, fresh off his rest. One thing I could tell you is you better be locking in, what's his name? Vladimir Guerrero. Vladimir Guerrero is a one-man army. The rest of that team sucks. They should have blown it up. That team is trash. Give me a one-off like what we did this morning with my early slate. Just give me. I ain't gonna lie. I played a few other Boston, but it was only like a 2-game slate. It was a short slate, so I had no choice. But if I have a choice, I'm only playing Vlad. I don't want Horowitz. I don't want the other one. I don't want maybe Springer if your lineup, if it fits your lineup. I don't want nobody else from Toronto. That team is trash. Pavetta. Didn't Pavetta screw us last time? 3 runs, 10. Oh no, I'm lying. I'm just playing Nicky, Mr. Pavetta. I'm just playing. But nah, he's off and on. Don't let the game log fool you. He will absolutely bury you. You feel me? High strikeout clip. Yes, he does give up runs. Texas is hitting again. They're starting to heat up. I think I could avoid that. I don't think I need to do all that. Michael Walker against Detroit. You could take a shot on Walker. It's not a given, but you could take a shot. Myers against Washington. You could take a shot. Gavin Williams against Baltimore. No, thank you. Baltimore will hit at some point, and you don't want it to be the night that you try to play Gavin Williams against Baltimore. No Baltimore for me. Arrighetti, no thank you. Alexander against Houston, no thank you. With Richardson against the White Sox, I could take a shot. I won't feel comfortable with it. I definitely be squeezing my ass cheeks together and fair, but it's a play. Salmons, no. Cabrera, you probably might want to stack Atlanta. Rodriguez against the Yankees. The Yankees are starting to hit again. Even Gleyber Torres is hitting, even though he's getting himself in trouble not running hard. You get in contact. That's what you're looking for. The power, the contact. The Yankees, they probably put up 10 runs on Sunday. Parker, no thank you. Nelson is awful. Chris Flexen is awful. You might want to stack Minnesota. Minnesota bats are cheap outside of like Royce Lewis. So you got your work cut out for you with these awful pitchers. You feel me? I'd rather pay up for pitching and find value rather than squeeze my ass cheeks together and play these shitty pitchers. I'll be honest with you. Because if you get a shitty pitcher and he gives up 6-7 runs in 2 innings, you might as well take your phone, take your FanDuel, take your DraftKings and throw it in the street because your night is over. You feel me? So let's pick a pitcher. Let's get a pitcher and let's get going. And to be honest with you, I'm not playing no games. I'm going straight to Mr. Skeens. You're welcome. Okay, let's get some bats and let's get going. Let's go to Minnesota. It's just too easy. It's like given to you on a plate. Chris Flexen is the master of giving up runs. Mr. Royce. Let's get Royce and let's get Mr. Wallner. Even though they will pinch hit for him, he'll probably get a dinger in there before that. All you need is 1 home run for Wallner at $3,800. We got Royce, we got Wallner, and let's see what else we got here. Atlanta's in a good spot, but I don't trust them. Let's see who we got on Baltimore. Let's see who we got on Baltimore that's not too expensive. We got O'Hearn, Mountcastle. Santander is priced up because he's spectacular. 4,400, Colin Cowser. Let's do it. Should be batting leadoff. Jimenez is too cheap, 3,300. You got Holiday, 3,200. Holiday's what? He's a lefty. All right, well, let's put in the young boys. Now this way, you get a little bit of value. You got all power bats or 3 power bats, depending on what you want to call Cowser. You got 3 power bats. You got a leadoff guy at 4,400. You got maybe the best pitcher in the league, Paul Skeens. What else can you ask for? Listen, like I said, wait, before I even say what I need to say. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you're struggling to cash, no problem. I can help you. I can send you my finalized optimal lineups right before first pitch. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. And we do have super chats open. Unfortunately, FanDuel wasn't ready in time. It didn't load. It's not loaded on the computer, on the phone, anywhere. They must be adjusting the prices. Oh, well, we can't wait for them. Listen, you have a FanDuel question, no problem. Throw it in chat. I'll help you. One of us will help you. Hope you had a profitable Saturday night. I'm going to go on and get out of here. Let y'all get back to whatever it is you do on a Saturday night, Sunday morning. I appreciate each and every one of you. I think that's it. And I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.